dusty back roads. Your boots were always covered in that red clay. Now you're acting like those roads don't exist, and your shiny shoes won't step this way. Heard you tell folks you're from somewhere else, like the county line can't hide your past. You can change your clothes and fix your hair, but you can't wash off where we came from that fast. You forgot where you came from, but I'm right where I belong. Got my truth and my roots here, and I'm standing strong. Saw your picture in some magazine, looking down on the life you used to lead, talking trash about simple country ways, like being real is something you don't need. Now you're too good for Friday night games, and mama's cooking makes you turn your nose. Well, keep your fancy life, I'll keep it real. At least I know which way my river flows. Hey, city slicker, you might fool them, but you ain't fooling me, because I remember who you were before you tried so hard to be somebody else. You forgot where you came from, but I'm right where I belong. Got my truth and my roots here, and I'm standing strong. Here's a world. Here's my world. Here's my world. Here's my Granddaddy's tools in a box of pine, worn down handles stained with time, scars on steel tell stories true about the life these hands been through. Working sun up, working down, till the skin turns leather brown. Every blister earned its place, every mark upon this face. Blood and rust, steel and sweat, ain't a damn thing I regret. Blood and rust in my veins, built this life with my own hands. Monday morning, factory line, same old coffee, 9:30. Boss man talking about degrees while I'm fixing what he sees. Grease and oil, spark and flame, family name stays the same. Through the years we carry on, like the rhythm of this song. Blood and rust, steel and sweat, ain't a damn thing I regret. every scar upon this face. In my son's eyes I can see same fire burning deep in me. They can keep their silk and shine, give me dirt and steel and grime. Worth ain't measured by your clothes, but by the work your body knows. Blood and rust, steel and sweat, ain't a damn thing I regret. Blood and rust in my veins, built this life with my own hands. Blood and rust, these hands tell what they must. Steel and iron every day, ain't no other way to live. Got the morning sun behind me, and these scars I'm proud to give. Every scratch tells who I am, every mark shows what I do. Let him judge from high above, 'cause they ain't got a single clue. These hands, they tell my story. America, built it strong. These hands, they show my glory. Show my glory. These hands gonna carry on. Monday morning, tools are calling. Ain't ashamed of what I make. Sweat and steel are in my blood now. That's a truth they cannot take. Every day I build it stronger. Every piece falls into place. Let them look down from their towers while I keep my honest ways. They say clean up, they say change. They don't know about my ways. Got my pride deep in these bones, and these hands are all my own. These hands, they tell my story. Tell my story. These hands built America. Built it strong. These hands, they show my glory. Show my glory. These hands gonna carry on.
Looky here, Mr. Fancy Pants, rolled up in your shiny car. Bet you've never seen dirt under fingernails and know what real work is at all. Bet you've never seen dirt under fingernails and know what work is at all.
You're eyeing me down from across this bar like I'm some kind of stain. With your pressed white collar and your perfect hair, man, you don't know the first thing about the life I chose to live, or why I wear these boots with pride. So before you start your judging, let me tell you about my side. You can laugh in my truck, you can mock my accent too, but while you're counting dollars, I'm living what is true. This mud will wash off, but your attitude won't. Your money can't buy what these calluses show. You think you're better? Well, I got news for you. This mud will wash off, but your attitude won't. I ain't ashamed of these weathered hands or the truck I drove here in. Every scratch tells a story of honest work. Every dent shows where I've been. You might see dirt and sweat at shame, but I see dignity in every acre that I worked, in every tree I felt free. This mud will wash off, but your attitude won't. Your money can't buy what these calluses show. You think you're better? Well, I got news for you. This mud will wash off, but your attitude won't. Listen up close, cause I'm only saying this once. I built more than your log bitch in just 1 month. Last up, I wanna say your next sludge. I built more than you bought with your trust fund. But my daddy taught me young that respect ain't given. It's earned through work and the life you're living. I wait before dawn while you're still in bed. Break my back in the fields while you're pushing lead. You call me simple? Man, that's just fine. Cause I know who I am and I'm doing just fine. Built this life with these 2 bare hands while you're still trying to understand what it means to truly be a man in this big old promised land. Take your judgment somewhere else, cause round here we value something else. Like honor, truth, and honest sweat, something your kind seems to forget. This mud will wash off, but your attitude won't. Your money can't buy what these calluses show. You think you're better? Well, I got news for you. This mud will wash off, but your attitude won't. Midnight, steam rising slow, fluorescent flickers above my head, nowhere else to go. Coffee cup rings on for my cool warm when he pulls up his stool, look and roll weary torn. Truth comes with coffee black, miles written in his eyes, hard-earned philosophy from 18 wheels rolling by. Every word worth more than gold when you learn to listen right. Scarred hands wrapped round that porcelain white, speaking soft about storms weathered and stars burning bright. Son, he says slowly, voice like gravel and rust. Life ain't about winning, it's who you choose to trust. Truth comes with coffee black, miles written in his eyes, hard-earned philosophy from 18 wheels rolling by. Every word worth more than gold when you learn to listen right. Some folks might laugh at wisdom served up late between hash browns and pie, but they never sat here, never heard the weight of words that make you fly. Dawn breaks outside now, keys jingle and shine. He tips his hat, says remember, leaves me here to find my own road forward through his rear view grace, carrying truth in coffee cups and time-worn face. Truth comes with coffee black, miles written in his eyes, hard-earned philosophy from 18 wheels rolling by. Every word worth more than gold when you learn to listen right. I was 10 when Daddy called me skipping Sunday school. Said I'd never amount to nothing, breaking every rule. Mama held me close that evening, wiped away my tears. Said, baby, you're just different, gonna make your own way clear. Learned to play guitar instead of joining the football team. While other kids were studying, I was chasing my own dream. Daddy shook his head in silence, turned and walked away. But Mama left a light on every single day. Some folks call me wayward, some folks call me wild. Can't help but be who I am, even if it takes a while. Daddy said I'm trouble, Mama said I'm blessed. Got a heart that's restless, but it's beating in my chest. One sees all my failures, one sees something more. Guess that's why I'm standing at this crossroads once again. First time I brought my band home, played out in the yard. Daddy wouldn't listen, said that life was just too hard. But Mama made sweet tea, brought it out to all my friends. Said music's got a power that some just can't comprehend. Now I'm working late nights, playing every bar in town. Some say I'm just wasting time, but I won't back down. Send half my pay to Mama, she don't tell me what to do, just says keep on playing, son, 'cause that's what makes you, you. Years keep rolling by, still on my own path. Some doors they close behind me, but I just have to laugh. Last week Daddy called me, first time in several years. Said he heard me on the radio, voice shaking close to tears. Said, son, I didn't get you, but I'm starting to see why. Sometimes being different means you gotta say goodbye. Mama just smiled knowingly like she always did before. Said, baby, keep on singing, that's what you were put here for. Daddy said I'm trouble, Mama said I'm blessed. Got a heart that's restless, but it's beating in my chest. One sees all my failures, one sees something more. And now they both are listening at this crossroads once again. Friday paycheck in my hand, crew always lifted trucks and county roads, about to break the status quo. Ain't no point in keeping clean when freedom's calling you and me. Throw it in, four-wheel drive. Let the engine come alive. Deeper in is where we shine. Yeah, the dirtier we ride. Small town folks don't understand why we're proud of where we stand. But out here past the county line, we're living life just fine. Rev it up and let it roll. Ain't no stopping when we go. Throw it in, four-wheel drive. Let the engine come alive. Deeper in is where we shine. Yeah, the dirtier we ride. Some call us crazy, but they just don't know the feeling of freedom when we let it go. Throw it in, four-wheel drive. Let the engine come alive. Deeper in is where we shine. Yeah, the dirtier we ride. Dirtier we ride. Dirtier we ride. Working, back is hurting, clock just crawls, boss man calls. But come Friday, wild in my way, dirt road calling, can't help falling. Got my boots on, spirit won't die, ain't gonna stop now, touch the sky. Windows rocking, engine roars, brakes on laws. Mama praying, no delaying. Saturday night feels so right. Got my heart set on being free. Nothing better than you and me. Friday night wild, Sunday morning mild. Just let me be. Not on these blues, but that's alright. Yeah, that's alright. Oh, that's alright. Sometimes wonder if I should change, but these dirt roads know my name. And this small town runs in my blood. Can't wash away who I love. Friday night wild, Sunday morning mild. Just let me be. Mud on these boots, but that's alright. Yeah, that's alright. Oh, that's alright. Whoa, that's alright. Yeah, that's alright. You're out. Got my hands all dirty from an honest day's work. Ain't got no fancy degree, just know what works. My pickup's got dents and my boots are worn through, but I learned more from life than them books ever knew. Working side by side with my old man taught me right the value of sweat and staying up late at night. Some folks look down on the way that we live, but they don't understand what this life's got to give. We living rough, we read us been real. What you city folks call simple, we call getting by. Getting by. Every morning at sunrise, I'm out in the field working with Miguel. Man, that brother's got the skills. He taught me some Spanish while fixing the fence. Now we share cold beers, it all makes perfect sense. The dirt beneath our nails tells the stories we live. The calluses on our hands show what we can give. My neighbor's a family, though not by blood. We help each other out when times get tough. Trabajamos en el campo bajo el sol, con las manos fuertes y el corazón. No importa de dónde vengas tú, el trabajo duro no sudes la verdad. My daddy always said pride ain't in what you own, it's in how you treat folks and making it on your own. So let them judge us from their high-rise view while we keep on living like we always do. I've got my family, my friends, and my land, a simple kind of life that they don't understand. But I wouldn't trade it for no mansion or crown, 'cause this dirt road wisdom's what keeps me ground. We live it rough, we're living real. Got everything we need out in these fields. Don't need your sympathy or your fancy ways. What your city folks call simple, we call getting by. We won't get by. What you call simple, we call it right. What you call simple, we call it right. since I could walk and talk. Learn more from those rocks than any classroom chalk. Your fancy education can't teach what I've been shown. Dirt road taught me everything I know. Every bump and rut helped me grow. Broke down one summer night, no cell phone, just the stars. Had to fix it myself for a walk 10,000 yards. That's when I figured out what patience really means. Dirt road taught me everything I know. Every bump and rut helped me grow. Oh. Some folks say I'm simple, 'cause I take life real slow. But wisdom ain't in hurry, and truth come from below. Where the asphalt ends, that's where living starts. The school of hard knocks teaches hardened hearts. Dirt road taught me everything I know. Every bump and rut helped me grow. Every bump and rut. Dirt road taught me everything I know. Everything I know. Out in late, sun's going down. Got my hands full, peace I found. Simple man, simple ways. Don't need much, these are my days. Got my hands dirty and my heart clean. That's just how I wanna be. Got my hands dirty and my heart pure. That's what keeps me coming back for more. Creek runs slow, the line runs deep. Fish ain't biting, that's still sweet. Don't need crowds, don't need shows, just this breeze as daylight goes. Got my hands dirty and my heart clean. That's just how I wanna be. Got my hands dirty and my heart pure. That's what keeps me coming back for more. Y'all can keep your fancy life, high-rise views and neckties tied. Give me dirt road, give me peace, give me freedom, sweet relief. Got my hands dirty That's what keeps me coming back for more, coming back for more, back for more, coming back for to your fancy party in my pickup truck. Felt your eyes burn through me like I'm down on my luck. Maybe it's my boots or my small town ways, but I caught that smirk when you turned away. Now hold on just a minute, let me ask you something straight, 'cause that look in your eyes is something I just can't take. What makes you think you're better than me? To look down on me. Whoa, I work these hands until the day is done, while you sit in meetings talking about the bottom run. My daddy taught me pride in honest sweat, something your trust fund couldn't ever get. So let me break it down, make it crystal clear, 'cause there's something important you need to hear. What makes you think you're better than me? Yeah. What gives you the right to look down on me? Been judged my whole life by folks like you who think a zip code tells you what someone's worth. But I've got something money can't buy, the kind of truth that comes from salt of the earth. Yeah. So keep your country club and your champagne, I'll take my back roads and my simple name. 'Cause at the end of day, when the truth comes out, it ain't about where you're from, it's what you're about. What makes you think you're better than me? Yeah. Oh, what gives you the right to look down on me? Got my hands deep in this engine block, just another Tuesday at the shop. When this suit comes walking through my door, waving papers from some fancy school board, he says, "Listen here, my good man, this repair requires expertise that you can't understand. Your fancy degree don't make you smarter than me. Been fixing these motors since I was 13. Got grease under my nails and dirt on my jeans, but I know what makes these machines breathe." He's pointing at his laptop screen, talking about some diagnostic scheme. But I can hear that tithing chain making music like a broken train. He says the computer shows no fault, while I'm watching that crankshaft do its walk. Your fancy degree don't make you smarter than me. Been fixing these motors since I was 13. Got grease under my nails and dirt on my jeans, but I know what makes these machines breathe. Learned from my daddy in a one-bay shop, watching pistons dance and valves tick-tock. 20 years of busted knuckles, worth more than your 4-year struggles. Ten minutes with a wrench in hand, found the problem just like I planned. His face turned red when that engine purred, couldn't even get out a single word. Your fancy degree don't make you smarter than me. Been fixing these motors since I was 13. Got grease under my nails and dirt on my jeans, and I just showed you what experience means. Just showed you what experience means. Working late again tonight, tools scattered on the floor. You look at me like something ain't right, like I ain't worth much more. But if you take the time to see beyond what meets your eye, there's more to me than what I be, more than you can buy. These greasy hands might not look clean, but they never done you wrong. Got dirt beneath my fingernails, but my heart beats pure and strong. La, la, la. Yeah, my heart beats pure and strong. Fixing things is what I do, breaking down what's broke. Your daddy sees a fool in blue, but I'm more than just a joke. 'Cause every bolt I tighten down, every engine that I save, proves that I deserve this town more than what he gave. These greasy hands might not look clean, but they never done you wrong. Got dirt beneath my fingernails, but my heart beats pure and strong. La, la, la. Yeah, my heart beats pure and strong. You can judge me by my cover, call me what you will, but baby, there ain't no other who climbed this uphill. These greasy hands might not look clean, but they never done you wrong. Got dirt beneath my fingernails, but my heart beats pure and strong. Yeah, my heart beats pure and strong.
Got my four-wheeler fired up today. The mud tires looking mighty okay. Ain't no trail that I can't ride.
Got that backwoods country pride. Revving engine, feeling bold. Taking paths both new and old. Through the creek and up the hill. Getting wild and getting ill. Cousin Billy warned me twice. Said the path ain't looking nice. But I cranked it up real loud. Gonna make my mama proud. Past the fence and through the trees. Mud is flying past my knees. The engine rolling like a beast, having me redneck feet. Something doesn't feel quite right. Wheels are spinning with all the might. Getting deep about a minute. Yeah, I think I'm stuck up in it. Yeah, I'm stuck in a holler. Can't get no farther. Wheels keep on spinning, but I ain't winning. Gonna be here all day. That's just my way. Called my buddy on the phone. Said, man, I'm stuck here all alone. He bought his truck with heavy chains. Now we're both stuck in these lanes. Billy's laughing from his porch. Says we need the national force. Mud is rising past my seat. Can't even feel my own 2 feet. Y'all, let me tell you how it went down. Called every redneck rescue service in this here town. Jimmy with his monster truck got stuck in the slick. Bobby with his tractor, man, the mud was too thick. Sheriff showed up laughing, said, boy, what you done? I said, just living life, sir, trying to have some fun. Helicopter news crew flying overhead, taking pictures of my shame, wish I stayed in bed. Tin truck stuck now, making national news. Mud pit party, got nothing to lose. Brought some beer out here, might as well celebrate. Being stuck in the holler, yeah, that's just our fate. Yippee-ki-yay, stuck in the mud now. Yeah, but never do today. Can't get out now. Zig-a-zag is easy zoo. What we gonna do? Hickey-hacky-hee-hee-hoo. I just think in my heart, days ain't no bother, but that's keep on standing. I ain't had it. Yeah, don't know I'll be here on all days. That's just the way. Well, I guess I'll make my home right here in this muddy dome. Ain't so bad when you think twice. Living in a mud paradise. Clock strikes 6, another morning calls. Steel-toed boots against these weathered halls. My hands tell tales that money can't buy. Been working these machines since I was young and shy. Every mark upon these hands of mine speaks louder than 1,000 fancy signs. My scars tell my story, written deep in blood and steel. These calluses are my glory, show you just how much I feel. Morning light breaks through dusty panes. Another shift begins, I know these flames. Been forging life from metal and rust, building dreams while others sleep in rust. They ask me why I stay here day by day, 'cause every scar's a badge I earned my way. written deep in blood and steel. These calluses are my glory, show you just how much I feel. Show you just how much I feel.
Dirt on the dashboard, dust in my eyes, 4 best friends and a full moon rise. Deep in the pines where the pavement ends, where freedom calls and the earth just bends. Got no signal, got no maps, just the way we like it, that's a fact. Ain't nothing wrong with getting lost. Ain't nothing wrong, no counting cost. Whoa, let it ride, let it ride. Tires spinning, engine roars, breaking rules behind closed. Not a soul for miles around, just us, kings without a crown. This right here's the life we love. Ain't nothing wrong with getting lost. There ain't nothing wrong, no counting cost. Whoa, let it ride. Monday morning comes too fast, wash away the weekend past. Clock in, clock out, day by day, but when that sun goes down, we'll slip away. Engine cut, silence falls. Listen to that wild call. That wild call. Feel that freedom in your bones. Out here we're never alone. Ain't nothing wrong with getting lost. Ain't nothing wrong, no counting cost. Deep in the pines where the pavement ends, where freedom calls and the earth just bends. Stroke of midnight here, metal speaks to me so clear. Grease-stained fingertips and tools, breaking all those proper rules. They say I'm wasting time at night, but they don't see this sacred site where metal meets mortality and rust reveals reality. Moving parts and midnight art, pistons pounding like my heart. cycle burn. Every bolt tells tales to me of miles and memories. Transmission fluid, sacred wine, pouring out its grand design, while the radio plays low things that only night shifts know. Moving parts and midnight art, pistons pound like my heart. Pa-pa-pum, ka-chink, ka-chink, pa-rum-pa-dum, think, think, think. Let it sing, let it rain. In this graveyard of machines, I find what perfection means. Every ding and dent divine, every ding and dent divine, making broken things realign. They mock my callous palms with spite, but here in this fluorescent light, I found my church of steel and steam, where working hands can dare to dream. Poetry and motor oil, grease beneath my hands, finding truth in broken things that no one understands. Poetry in metal parts, singing steel and chrome, making beauty out of chaos. That's the way back home. Past the stroke of midnight here, metal speaks to me so clear. Metal speaks, metal walking down a dirt road after work today. Truck needs washing, but I like it that way. People in town giving me those looks like I'm some kind of backwoods country crook. But they don't understand where I come from. Proud of every mile that I've run. Living simple ain't a curse, and I'm about to make it a word. What's wrong with mud on my boots? What's wrong with mud on my boots? Living life without a suit, that's just the way I was raised to be. Got my overalls and my baseball cap, and duct tape holding my tailgate back. Daddy taught me how to work the land, while city folk just don't understand. Let them talk behind my back. I've got everything I lack. Simple pleasures set me free. That's how it's gonna be. What's wrong with mud on my boots? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with mud on my boots? Living life without a suit, that's just the way I was raised to be. You can keep your fancy cars, your high-rise viewing bars. I got everything I need right here in front of me. Every morning when the rooster crows, I thank the Lord for the life I chose. I ain't trying to be what I'm not, happy with everything I've got. What's wrong with mud on my boots? What's wrong with mud on my boots? Living life without a suit, that's just the
beneath my feet. They laugh from their high-rise views, but I know what's real. Muddy boots tell my truth, can't fake these stains. Looking down their nose at the life I chose, but I wouldn't trade it. No, I wouldn't change. Give me muddy boots over shiny shoes. That's the way I choose. Muddy boots over shiny shoes, living how I choose. These muddy boots, they tell my truth. Tell my truth, yeah. Early morning rise, alright. Calluses don't lie. They mock my simple ways, but I'm doing fine. Muddy boots, honest days, that's my pride. Let them talk their talk while I walk my walk, 'cause I wouldn't trade it. No, I wouldn't change. Give me muddy boots over shiny shoes. That's the way I choose. Muddy boots over shiny shoes, living how I choose. These muddy boots, they tell my truth. Tell my truth. Yeah, yeah. Down here in the South, where the work runs down, every step I take shows just who I am. Yeah. They can keep their polished lies. I'll take my dirty pride, 'cause these muddy boots, they never hide. Give me muddy boots over shiny shoes. That's the way I choose. Muddy boots over shiny shoes. Muddy boots over shiny shoes, living how I choose. These muddy boots, they tell my truth. Muddy boots, tell my truth. Muddy boots, living proof. Y'all keep looking at me funny like I'm some kind of mistake. Got my pickup in the driveway and my music turned up late. Yeah, I work with my hands and my boots are always stained. But I ain't never had to pretend to be something I ain't. Ain't no shame, no shame in living life my way. Ain't no shame, no shame. That's all I gotta say. You can judge me from your high horse with your fancy words and ways, but I got peace in my backyard and good friends most every day. Yeah, my clothes ain't designer and my truck ain't running clean, but at least I know exactly who I'm supposed to be. Ain't no shame, no shame in living life my way. Ain't no shame, no shame. That's all I gotta say. You can look down, you can't break me down. You can
is where I stand. Living life my way. Ain't no shame, no shame. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no shame, no shame, no shame. Ain't no shame, ain't no shame, no shame. That's all I gotta say. Y'all keep looking at me funny, but I ain't gonna change. Old Jack sits back in his wooden chair, points at the stars with a knowing stare. Says, listen close, boy, while I've got time, about the ways of life and making shine. Yeah, old Jack knows what city folks don't show. Oh yeah, that's city phones. Oh yeah, they'll never know. Money ain't real when you're all alone. Truth's in the dirt and the chicken bone. Keep your word tight like mason jars. Let your work speak, not them fancy cars. Yeah, old Jack knows what city folks don't show. Got wisdom in his bones. Oh yeah, that city folks won't know. They'll never know. La la la, mountain ways. La la la, simple days. Old man teaching, young blood learning, true life preaching, world keeps turning. Last thing I'll say before the night gets old: real friends stick when the wind blows cold. Keep your faith strong and your head down low. That's all you need, that's all I know. Yeah, old Jack knows what city folks don't show. Got wisdom in his bones. Oh yeah, that city folks won't know. They'll never know. Blood on my boots again, front porch sun going down. Philosophy in a mason jar, y'all don't understand. Got my whole way of thinking. Folks say I'm simple-minded, but there's wisdom in these hills that city folk can't find. I got my own kind of grace, don't need no fancy place. Living just how I choose, got nothing left to prove. My education what the old timers know. You can keep your high class views. I got my own kind of truth, own kind, my kind. That's right, that's fine. Own kind, my kind. That's right, that's fine. Books under the oak tree, creek water running free. Stars teach more than schools when you know how to see. They laugh at my old truck, call me rough around the edges, but peace of mind comes easy when you ain't making pledges. I got my own kind of grace, don't need no fancy place, living just how I choose, got nothing left to prove. My education came from dirt roads and what the old timers know. You can keep your high class view. I got my own kind of truth. Simple ways, what matters, well I know. Deep in these backwoods, found everything I need. More sense in fishing lines than their degrees. I got my own kind of grace, don't need no fancy place, living just how I choose, got nothing left to prove. My education came from dirt roads and what the old timers know. You can keep your high class views. I got my own kind of truth, own kind, my kind. That's right, that's fine. Own kind, my kind. That's right, all mine. Sitting here on my porch tonight, thinking about the path I chose. They said I could have had it all, but they don't know what I know. Cousin called from California, said he's making banker pay. Tried to tell me I'm just wasting time, living life this simple way. But I got my pickup parked out back and my fishing pole in hand. Got no fancy things to show, but I'm happy where I stand. Proud and poor in my pickup truck, proud and poor, that's just my luck. Rather be proud and poor than rich and fake, that's a deal I'll always make. Proud and poor, that's who I am. Proud and poor, don't give a damn. Rather be proud and poor than living their life. That's the truth until I die. Pushing paper profits, living life behind their screens. But I'd rather push a plow all day and chase their paper dreams. Got my boots caked up with mud and my jeans all ripped and torn, but there ain't no better feeling than working since the early morn. They say I'm missing out on all
finer things, but I got peace of mind that money cannot bring. Proud and poor in my pickup truck, proud and poor, that's just my luck. Rather be proud and poor than rich and fake. That's a deal I'll always make. Proud and poor, that's who I am. Proud and poor, don't give a damn. Rather be proud and poor than living their life. That's the truth until I die. Up to the fancy food store in my beat-up Ford. The lady in her press pants stared like she'd seen a war. Didn't say a word to me, just turned up her nose. But I ain't got time to care about the way she shows her disapproving glance at my denim-covered stance. Got mud on these boots and I wear it with pride. Ain't gonna change who I am deep inside. People try to tell me about the proper way, saying I should clean up nice, learn how to behave. But my calloused hands tell stories about the life I chose, working in the fields and farms where my spirit grows. Born and raised in backwoods ways, proud of every phase. Got mud on these boots and I wear it with pride. Ain't gonna change who I am deep inside. Listen up, y'all, let me break it down plain and simple. Born in a barn, raised in the sticks as principle. Pickup truck rolling, fish lines flowing, tractor pulling. Sunday morning preaching, weekday working, no time for fooling. Barbecue master, fast talker, slow walker, creek bank sitting, guitar picking, true stalker. Ain't afraid of rain, pain, or working late. Raised up right, doing wrong just ain't my fate. Mama taught me manners, daddy taught me pride. Both taught me being real's the only way to ride. So you can judge me by my accent, judge me by my clothes, but country ain't a costume that I choose to pose. Been this way forever, gonna stay this way too, cause authenticity's the only thing that's true. Some folks call her redneck, I call her real. This mud-covered life's the only life I feel. Let them laugh, let them talk, this is my kind of walk. Straight and true, through and through, just doing what I do. Got mud on these boots and I wear it with pride. Ain't gonna change who I am deep inside. Got mud on these boots and I wear it with pride. Ain't gonna change who I am deep inside. We're proud, proud and loud, that's my crowd on its way. Got your 69 Chevelle sitting in my shop. The engine's barely breathing, but baby it won't stop. Every rusty bolt I turned
brings me closer to you. Ain't just fixing metal, girl, I'm falling hard and true. Grease under my nails, love under the hood. Ain't that just the way that it should be, should be? Spark plugs and timing, gotta get it just right. Like the way you smile at me when I work late at night. Transmission shifted smoother since you came around. My heart's revving higher with every perfect sound. Grease under my nails, love under the hood. Ain't that just the way that it should be, should be? Yeah, that's the way, that's the way. You say I'm rough around the edges, but you love the way I care for every broken piece I touch, like the grease stains on my love under the hood. Ain't that just the way that it should be, should be? Rev it up one more time. Yeah, boots and denim days, people pointing, walking away. Been car rough since I was young, never cared what labels hung. Oh, let them talk. Yeah, let them see. Rather be rough around the edges than lose the heart inside of me. Pretty people passing by, plastic smiles and judging eyes, barbed wire soul and callous hands, something they don't understand. Oh, let them stare. Oh, let them stare. Yeah, let them be. Rather be rough around the edges than lose the heart inside of me. Told me, son, some birds ain't meant to be caged. Some hearts be wild and free. Some souls can't be changed. Found peace in being me, away from all their ways. Oh, watch me fly
Yeah, watch me be with intensity. Rather be rough around the edges than lose the heart inside of me. Yeah, building intensity, rough and ready, that's my way. Raw and real is here to stay.
Got this old Ford truck, rust spots on the door. Folks point and they laugh, but that's what paint is for. Ain't got no fancy chrome or them leather seats, but she starts up first try, and that's good enough for me. She ain't pretty, but she runs just fine. Been that way since '89. Don't need much, just some gas and time. Yeah, she ain't pretty, but she runs just fine. You can keep your judgment about the way I live. Got everything I need, ain't got much to give. It's in the fender, tailgate's held by wire, but she gets me to work through mud and fire. She ain't pretty, but she runs just fine. Been that way since '89. Don't need much, just some gas and time. Yeah, she ain't pretty, but she runs just fine. Ain't about what people say, ain't about looking clean. It's about getting through the day, you know what I mean. Just like this old truck, that's how I was raised. Might not look like much, but I earn my praise. Simple kind of life, that's what sets me free. And if that makes me plain, well, that's fine with me. She ain't pretty, but she runs just fine. Been that way since '89. Don't need much, just some gas and time. Yeah, she ain't pretty, but she runs just fine. She ain't pretty, no, she ain't pretty, but she runs just fine. Grain beneath my touch, raw pine calling to me. Weathered skin and battered tools, been this way since I was free. Deep inside the workshop, where nobody else can see. They say I ain't got much, but they don't understand what rises from the sawdust, what flows from these hands. They see the dirt and scars, but miss what lies beneath. Soft and wild and sacred, time and truth in leather stretched and worn. Every mark tells who I am, every morning since I'm born. Way down in my spirit, where the real work, they say I ain't got much, but they don't understand what rises from the sawdust, what flows from these hands. They see the dirt and scars, but this one lies beneath something wild and sacred in everything I breathe. Beyond these walls and fences, past what they think they see, blood and sweat ain't weakness, it's what sets my spirit free. They say I ain't got much, but they don't understand what rises from the sawdust, what flows from these hands. They see the dirt and scars, but miss what lies beneath something wild and sacred in everything I breathe. In everything I breathe. In everything I breathe. In everything. Call me simple, call me slow. Think you got me figured out, but you don't know. Got my pickup and my land, living life without your master plan. Y'all keep racing, can't slow down, while I'm watching sunsets paint the town. Oh yeah, call me simple, call me slow, but I see what you don't know. Call me simple, call me slow, living life down here below. Call me simple, call me slow. Got peace of mind you'll never know. City folk with fancy cars can't see beauty in these rusty parts. Working hard with my own hands while you're building castles made of sand. Take your judgment, let it roll, 'cause I got sweetness in my soul. peace of mind you'll never know. Been working hard since I was young, down on my knees when day is done. Some folks want their fancy things, but I just need what peace brings. Lord, I ain't asking much at all. Lord, keep me simple, keep me true. Give me strength to make it through. All I need is what you give. Simple man just trying to live. Got my truck, got my land, Bible waiting by the bedstand. Don't need much to get along, just my faith to keep me strong, and the stars to guide me home. Lord, keep me simple, keep me true. Give me strength to make it through. All I need is what you give. Simple man just trying to live. When the world gets too complex and people judge what I respect, I find my peace down on my knees, 'cause you're the only one I need to please. Lord, keep me simple, keep me true. Give me strength to make it through. All I need is what you give. Simple man just trying to live. Just a simple, yeah, just a simple man, just trying to live. Well, you came all this way to tell me what you think. Sitting here on my back porch swing, watching pines play in the breeze. You're pouring at my pickup truck, saying I could be so much more than me. But there's peace in these simple ways, and truth in the break of day. While you're buried in your books, I'm learning what the real world's got to say. Got more sense in my simple mind than your fancy degree. You can quote philosophers all day, but can't read what nature teaches me. What nature teaches me, what teaches me. Daddy worked the fields by hand, Mama kept our hearts well fed. Careless, undereducated, I call it properly raised instead. Every morning brings its lesson, every sunset sets me straight. While you're chasing paper profits, I'm rich in ways you can't calculate. Got more sense in my simple mind nature teaches me. What nature teaches me. That old oak out there stood through 100 storms. Never once questioned its worth. Never tried to be anything but strong. Got more sense in my simple mind than your fancy degree. You can quote philosophers all day, but can't read what nature teaches me. Nature teaches what nature teaches me. I see that look you're giving me from your fancy car with tinted glass, like I'm some backwoods curiosity that somehow left the present past. Well, I got mud on these work boots and calluses that tell my tale. You might think you know the truth, but there's more than meets the eye to unveil. So go ahead and judge me now from your high-rise point of view. But we got something to show you how. These dirt roads taught me what is true. There ain't no shame in my southern name. Got generations running through these veins. You can call me simple, call me plain, but I'm standing tall in these Georgia rains. Granddaddy worked this land when times were harder than today. Built a life with his bare hands, never cared what others had to say. Now I'm raising up my family on the values that he gave. You might call it country gravity, but it's the only life I crave. My people came from cotton fields and coal mines deep below. We've earned our right to stand here still with pride in what we know. These calloused hands still tell the tale of honest work and sweat. While you're chasing paper trails, we're living without regret. There ain't no shame in my southern name. Got generations running through these veins. You can call me simple, call me plain, but I'm standing tall in these Jordan tall, in these Georgia rains. Yeah, I'm standing tall, standing tall and proud in these Georgia rains, these Georgia rains. Saw the new bands rolling today. New folks from up north, that's what they say.
Nice cars parked on freshly paved drives, looking at our town with big city eyes. I watch them fumble with their fancy phones, trying to find their way around these old back roads. I'll teach you how we live down here. I'll teach you how we live down here. Ain't nothing fancy, just what's real and true. I'll teach you how we live down here. How we live, how we live, how we live. I'll teach you how we live down here. They're asking about the closest Starbucks shop, while I'm fixing fences, working non-stop. Their kids are staring at my muddy truck, like they never seen somebody work things up. But there's something in their eyes today, like maybe they're starting to see our way. Teach how we live down here. I'll teach how we live down here. Ain't nothing fancy, just what's real and true. I'll teach how we live down here. How we live, how we live. I'll teach how we live down here. Every morning when that rooster crows, every evening when the sun gets low, we're all just people trying to make our way. And if you're willing to learn, well, I'm willing to show. I'll teach you how we live down here. I'll teach you how we live down here. Ain't nothing fancy, just what's real and true. I'll teach you how we live down here. How we live, how we live. I'll teach you how we live down here. Got my work boots caked in red clay soil, been out since sunrise. Yeah, that's how I earn my way. You might see a pickup that needs a new paint job, but I see freedom and honest pay. These calloused hands tell you more than words could say about the life I choose to lead each and every day. What you see is what you get. Ain't gonna change, ain't gonna fret. On this way and proud of it. What you see is what you get. Yeah, I'm real as real can be. Take it or just let me be. Your fancy words don't mean a thing to me. I measure worth in actions, not degree. My daddy taught me about integrity, while your kind was looking down on folks like we. Got sweet tea running through these veins, and backroad wisdom keeps me sane. So go ahead and judge me from your high-rise view, while I'm living life the only way I knew. You chase your paper dreams, I'll chase the sun. You've got nothing to prove to anyone. What you see is what you get. Ain't gonna change, ain't gonna fret. Born this way, I'm proud of it. What you see is what you get. Yeah, I'm real as real can be. Take it or just let me be. Yeah, what you see is exactly what you get. It's just what I'll always be. Dawn breaks, dusty on the fields, pickups running rough. Coffee black and bitter cold, like mornings here are tough. Standing where my grandpa stood, fence post weathered gray. Every morning just like this, since I was raised this way. Working from the ground up, burning in the sun. Pride and sweat and purpose till the day is done. Written in these palms, every crack and line. Years of honest labor passing through time. Blood and bone and breathing proof, living what's inside the truth. Papa's preaching echoes still, a man must earn his way. Blisters turn to leather rough, sing dirt day by day. Third generation tilling soil while others turn away. But the furrows tell our story straight, no need for what they say. Working from the ground up, burning in the sun. Pride, sweat and purpose till the day is done. Written in these palms, every cracking line. Years of honest labor passing through time. Blood and bone and breathing proof of living what's inside the truth. Remember watching Grandpa pray before the morning light. His hands clasped tight and trembling, but holding heaven right. Those lines caught deep with wisdom, teaching more than words. The legacy of labor that time has slowly turned. Working from the ground up, burning in the sun. Pride, sweat and purpose until the day is done. Written in these palms, every cracking line. Years of honest labor passing through time. Blood and bone and breathing proof of living what's inside the truth. Living what's inside the truth. Living what's inside the truth.
your fancy floor, judging eyes when I walk through the door. But I ain't changing who I am, and that's just not in my master plan. Your silk tie and your perfect smile, think you got me figured out for a while. See these calluses on my hands from working land you don't understand. Catch you whispering behind my back about my truck and my beaten track. Well honey, let me tell you straight, that your opinion I can't relate. Ain't no apologies from me for who I was born to be. Raised up wild and running free. Ain't no apology. Ain't no apology. Yeah, yeah. What you want, this lifestyle ain't just some stunt. Born and raised in southern ways, ain't gonna change in my dying days. So keep your labels, keep your shame. I wear this title like my name. Got more pride than you'll ever know in these roots that help me grow. Apologies from me for who I was born to be. Raised up wild and running free. Ain't no apology. No, no, no apology. At the shop, coffee black, oil drips. Just ain't anything, my oil drips. Just another Monday morning, doing what I know. They look down their noses from their high-rise view, but I got something real here, something tried and true. Grease under my nails, that's my kind of will. Grease under my nails, yeah, I help myself. Don't need your dollar signs, just these hands of mine. Grease under my nails, that's my kind of will. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Broken down Chevrolet, roll it in my bay. Rich man in a suit says fix it right away. Could've worn a tie, push some paper around, but I chose this life here, both feet on the ground. Grease under my nails, that's my kind of will. Grease under my nails, yeah, I help myself. Don't need your dollar signs, just these hands of mine. Grease under my nails, that's my kind of will.
stock market gambling game. I got my dirty hands full, and I ain't got no shame. Grease under my nails, that's my kind of will. Grease under my nails, yeah, I help myself. Don't need your dollar signs, just these hands of mine. Grease under my nails, that's my kind of will. That's my kind of will. Yeah, that's my kind of will. Saw you look right through me yesterday, up on your high horse passing judgment my way. My boots might be muddy, but my mind runs deep. Got a library of wisdom that you'll never see. Quick to write me off, ain't that the way? But there's more to life than what you see displayed. Judge me by my cover, you don't know my book. Read between these lines, take a closer look. More than what you see in a passing glance, more than what you think at first, James. PhD in life out here in these fields, bachelor's in truth that hard work reveals. Your fancy education cost you quite a sum. Mine came free from grandpa's weathered hands. A quick to look away, that's always been your style. Wisdom grows deeper than your city mile. Judge me by my cover, you don't know my book. Read between these lines, take a closer look. More than what you see in a passing glance, more than what you think at first chance. Callous hands write poetry too. Each scar tells a story that's honest and true. Your world ain't the only one that's got it right. Got my own kind of learning, burning bright. Judge me by my cover, you don't know my book. Read between these lines, take a closer look. More than what you see in a passing glance, more than what you think at first chance. Nice suit and tie there, buddy. Rolex on your wrist. You're standing by the jukebox, looking mighty missed. Designer shoes all muddy from the gravel drive. If your GPS ain't working, that's the reason why. Well, let me buy you a cold one while you figure it out. 'Cause everyone's wondering
what you're all about. Did you take a wrong turn at the country line? Got yourself lost in my kind of time. Did you take a wrong turn at the country line? Might just learn something if you stay a while. That briefcase by your bar stool, worth more than my truck. But money ain't the measure of a man's good luck. You're checking out your phone now, but there's no signal here. Just real folks and real talk and ice cold beer. So loosen up that necktie, take off that jacket too, 'cause tonight you're gonna learn what the simple folks do. Did you take a wrong turn at the country line? Got yourself lost in my kind of time. Did you take a wrong turn at the country line? Got yourself lost in my kind of time. Did you take a wrong turn at the country line? Might just learn something if you stay a while. Sometimes the best mistakes lead you right where you need to be. Strip away the fancy facade, let the real world set you free. Yeehaw. Well, 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 come on now. Did you take a wrong turn at the country line? Got yourself lost in my kind of time. Did you take a wrong turn at the country line? This ain't a wrong turn, love. If you take a wrong turn at the country line, best damn turn of your life. Looking at my reflection in a dirty truck, way out here where the road turns to dust. Folks in town always turn up their nose, but I got something better than those who think they know which way is up, 'cause I've been down here long enough. They point their fingers, make their calls, think they got me figured, know it all. But I ain't what they say I am. I'm living life my own way, man. Where the pine trees grow tall and wild, got my own path, got my own style. Daddy taught me how to fish and pray. Mama showed me there ain't no easy way. Got mud beneath these fingernails and peace of mind that never fails. When city folk come round to stare, I just smile, I just don't care. They can judge me from their high-rise view, but they don't know what I've been through. But I ain't what they say I am. I'm living life my own way, man. Where the pine trees grow tall and wild, got my own path, got my own style. Listen up while I break it down, straight from the heart where I come from. We finish what was got my own definition of what success means to me. Ain't about the fancy things that people think they need. Working sun up to sundown, that's just how we roll. Got traditions in my blood and music in my soul. Y'all can keep your fancy ways and your pristine scene. I'll take my muddy boots and a life that's real and clean. They don't understand what made me who I am, who I am. They'll never know how far I'm gonna go. Love made chains grow, never know how far I'm gonna go. 'Cause I ain't what they say I am. I'm living life my own way, man. Where the pine trees grow tall and wild. Got my own path, got my own style.